OBS disconnected and reconnected for some reason. Not sure what happened. OBS disconnected and reconnected. But anyway.
We'll see if anybody...
It should be okay.
Yeah. It went, but it's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
You could take it off and hold it up also.
Yeah, I tied it on to make sure, sure that it fits. So, can you come stick your hand in pocket? This is...
There's two loops.
Other side. Oh, wait.
Spatula or for tongs.
Yeah.
Which we tend to call tweezers or the thing because we can never remember the name for tongs. And there's a big pocket for whatever things he's got to bring outside when he's grilling. And then one for his phone specifically that's more where you would put your hand in your pants pocket. It's more natural to hold it there.
And it's good weight. I won't break it. So,
just so you know, I didn't use any glue on this, really. Aside from, the
Oh, so
straps
it's not flammable.
And, and aside for this, so...
You thought about my safety.
Remember I told you that it was basted together originally? So this is lined by being basted. I basted all of this by hand and then did it.
Wow. So genuinely. Well, because we talked about this when we lived at the old house, but we just never did it.
We never made it,
Yeah.
Now you have it. And I tried to do something. It's got a little bit of, for those of you that don't know, Frog wears glasses in his muggle life or in our non-magical life. And there's a little bit of blue in this, so that way, and it's made with blue threads. So
it's hard to see in this light because of the green and all that stuff.
We'll take a picture close up for the Discord.
I'll post it on the Discord.
And we'll obviously take a picture of him wearing it outside grilling.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Probably tomorrow on that one.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I appreciate it. You get over here. Hold on. I'm gonna sling it over the shoulder.
Take your little hat.
I'll give the people the good stuff. That's what they pay for. Get on over here.
What they paid no money for.
What they paid.
What they for free for. They paid time for. Oh no. This is not transfer-proof lipstick.
Thank you, Milkshake.
It's not transfer-proof lipstick. You can wear it when we eat your birthday cake later.
I'm gonna wear this while you cook.
Yeah. You're gonna sit and play video games while I cook. I've got to make the frog a strawberry shortcake after this.
Normally I would jump in, but
it's birthday.
It's birthday.
Also, I'm the baker, really. I'm the one who bakes.
I helped. We made dinner. Oh, we don't make first. We made dinner before the stream, so we made birthday dinner, which we grilled asparagus. We made some rice, I guess a fake risotto. It's not really a risotto, but it's made like you would make a risotto, where how you cook the rice with the stuff we added to it and whatnot.
Yeah, and it's a kind of not really. It's not as wet as a risotto is.
Yeah, and some sirloin steaks.
Yeah,
it was nice.
What am I playing? Road to Hell, right? I can feel it creeping up behind me. I can feel its breath upon my ear. I can feel its skeletal hands guide me. In the corner of my eye, I can see it drawing near. I can hear it slink among the shadows. Can hear its laughter on the wind. I know it's preparing for gallows. I know that it's craving to hang me for my sins, but I will still fight for my redemption. 'Cause God's my witness, I will make a stand. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, and I just wanna be a better man. I can see it counting all my errors. I can see it clouding up my eyes. The nights are long and dark and filled with terror. It knows my faults, it knows my fears and lies. I can tell it knows that I am trying. It watches my attempts and cocks its head. It doesn't know that I am slowly dying, 'cause it thinks I am already dead. But I will still fight for my redemption. I'm doing what I can, but can't you see? The road to hell is paved with good intentions, but honestly, I just wanna sleep. I am nothing but collective malice, piled up in books beside my bed. It's the rabbit and I'm always Alice, fighting all these monsters in my head. And try as I might to fight for redemption, I do my best, but what's done is done. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, and like all the times before, the devil won. Wow, 76% of goal. Wow. Wow, so exciting. Wow. Wow. Wow.
I say it's time we just go right
into that juice.
So Devlin straight to his feet. Kick blocked.
Oh my goodness.
Going for the power driver. Power bomb into the knees.
Covers him. It could be a win. Oh my. Another.
So close. Calls this a snake bite.
My
That's
goodness.
part 2. And he completes it.
That's got to be a win. Was that 3? That was 2.
That was 2. Devon's still alive.
What a combination by Ophidian.
Thank you for calling the Tipper Goblin Telethon, where your donations lead to our creations. How much can I put you down for today?
You're doing great. Now let's try some leaning.
Leaning?
Yeah, leaning says, hey, this environment, experiencing it, is literally sucking the life out of me.
And that's good?
So, now that everyone is here, we can finally begin this Cobra talk. Let's talk about the things we already know about my match at Black Label Pro on January 18th. I am Ophidian, the master of snake style.
Is that why you wrote snake on the board?
Only facts are spoken in this household.
Okay.
My opponent is Rocky Romero, the king of sneak style.
You gonna tell me something I don't know, or?
I need you to have some patience,
Okay.
because what I'm about to tell you is going to change your life. This will blow your mind. On January 18th, I can't just go into it as the master of snake style. Snake needs to become sneak. That's how I'm going to win on January 18th. Are you with me?
This is a waste of my time. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for you. I have a stream to get ready for.
Who is you?
Good luck.
She's going crazy. It's fine, I don't need her help. I know where I can get to help me. Hey, Green Ant, yeah, this is Ophidian. Yeah, I know, it's strange I'm calling you, but I need your help. Yeah, I've got this big match coming up against Rocky Romero on January 18th.
Everybody down but Rey Mysterio. Oh, Ophidian, that nerve pinch again as it enziguri time once more. Ophidian gonna take the hell out of Mysterio, who ducks out of the way. Oh, drop kick. Ophidian. The worst for wear, but now Gory. Gory jumped as well. Dial up one more time. 619.
Tampa Goblin Telethon. Okay. Oh, that's how you want to go? That's how you want. Okay, you want to cheat me out of what's rightfully mine? No. Because let me tell you something. Because right now you are talking to Old Man Winter himself. And let me tell you, I'm going to come down. I got 13 days of beatdowns to give to you, to give to anybody that you send after me, anybody you want to step into the ring with James Stormist. That's right, I don't even need my belt. This is real. This is a street fight. I got my jeans on. I'm ready to throw down. I don't like it when things don't go my way.
You are my hero.
I know.
Wow.
Powell, I want to thank you for coming today and helping me out. You know, I contacted Green Ant and I asked him to help me prepare for my match coming up on January 18th against Rocky Romero. I asked him to be the sneakiest Ant he could be and pin me at any moment he sees fit.
Alright, well, I already got my handshake, so I guess I'm just waiting for my hot dog.
I promise you'll get that hot dog soon.
Okay.
Woo!
1, 2, 3!
Ah! Crazy man. That's insane. I'm coming for you. What? Oh no! I don't think so.
1, 2, 3!
Suck it, Green Ant! thing. I got my grocery shopping done before I was attacked in Acme.
Look alive, Snake Man! Oh no! Hey! Oh! Sucker! You didn't see this coming! Yeah! Oh no!
1, 2, 3!
Should pay more attention!
Kate, you're cocking up all the blankets. Just to lay that. Kate,
Oh, you're not my wife! Oh no!
1, 2.
Oh, come on, guys. Out. Get out of my house. Wait, are those my pajamas?
No!
What do these two have in store? It seems like this is not even a superplex. It's beyond all of that. Oh my God! There's Blake dormant on the ring. They're at the mercy of these two warriors and what they have in store. Wow! 1-1, 2-2. Oh, so close. Ophidian turns on Amasis. He goes in. Tilt the world. A hurricane run. Spin around. Reverse. Wait. Oh! What a pile driver. 1, 2, 3. No one gets up from that. Nobody gets up from that. Ladies and
we definitely remembered to put the text on that.
On the little mouse
A little
bumper,
mouse.
that would definitely said thank you for watching Kate Nix TV. Yeah, for sure.
I'm here to manage the stage.
Guess you were right.
I honestly thought it was going to be Karn.
My new friend said you needed helping, so here I am.
Your new friend, huh?
Normally I didn't care for religious peoples, but this guy was pretty cool.
What do you mean? You're not religious? What about the Sacred Order of the Trash Goblin?
This not a religion. It's a secret society. Totally different.
Right. Well, the show is almost over, TG. Do you even know what you're supposed to be helping with?
He gave me a list of what to do.
Is that really all you think Moxie does on this show? Try to look busy?
Is that what it say?
You didn't read it?
Of course not. I'm allergic.
So, how were you going to do what it says on the list?
How dare you? I know how to be goblin. I do not need a list.
Thank you so much for your help, TG.
You are welcome, goblin.
Well, I'm glad TG's here to hang out with us.
She's gonna do so much. She's gonna add so much to the show that's 2/3 over.
Lady Woodhaven, thank you.
What was?
She said you're pretty amazing.
You are amazing. The thing is that what they don't realize is that, like, the flipping is just part of it. Like, so much of what FRAUG did as a wrestler, he still does today. Like, so much of his production process, of our costuming, like, we still do all the things, and he's still so creative. But backflipping is a little bit more ostentatious than just playing a bass guitar. So I understand why it's very appealing, but the skills that he does flip all over the house, the skills that he have are still really present in, like, all of the art we do. So
the flips were to make people pay attention to the other things. Gotta bring their attention over with a cool kickflip
Mic volume is quiet. We didn't change anything.
We changed nothing.
We changed nothing. Why is it quiet?
I changed masks. I talk quieter, I think, in this mask than I do when I'm wearing the other one. I naturally project louder in that one.
Whose mic is quiet? Which mic? Nothing was changed. Why is it? Did you do this?
TG.
You're doing something else.
She's looking busy. All right. You ready? Also, hold on. Wait a second.
What?
Take a fucking step back here.
What?
Truly, beyond understanding how we got to 145.
I am genuinely in the same spot, everyone. Everyone's saying I'm quieter. I'm literally in the same space. TG is just loud because she's a kazoo.
But genuinely, the last, 145%.
Thank you, everyone, for the birthday money. I told him it was going to happen, but he didn't believe me. Holds over the top. Oh, okay. You're covering the, yeah.
Sorry, yeah. Look, wrestling.
Listen, he only dealt with performing in front of a crowd holding a microphone exactly like that one for 14 years, okay?
Yeah.
He's basically never done it before.
Yeah.
He's only ever used a microphone for
Like this.
14 years of his performance career, and I can guarantee you that it was that model of microphone because there are no wrestling companies don't want to spend more than that on a mic. I guarantee you it was that mic or something cheaper.
Yeah, I also did this to microphones very often.
Which is so bad for them.
Yeah, but that's how you get people to shut the fuck up. As, sorry, I got a little harsh there. When you're in front of a loud audience and they're booing you, it's kind of like, hey, it's time for me to talk now.
It is it's a Shure FM57, which is a whole $100. Or SM58. I forget which one is the instrument and which one is the dynamic vocal. But yes. A whole $100 for a microphone. The cheapest live mic that Shure makes.
Yes.
I'm going to sing a song I wrote about you. And I don't actually know how you feel about this song. I have no concept of whether you
don't play it
like it or
often.
not. Don't tell me. Don't tell me whether you like it, because if you tell me you don't like it, I'm going to be sad.
I'm not going to... Even if I felt that way, I don't think I'd say it right before you performed.
There was a time when you would have.
Yeah.
There was a time, not so long ago, when you absolutely would have.
The thing is about wrestling critique. Like, when you're dealing with professional wrestlers and they critique your stuff and you're in that environment for so long, that they're very blunt. And it forces you to also be blunt back and in a very jarring way. You get
so
right.
Basically, you get beat up for 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
You get beat up for 15 straight solid minutes. And then you walk into the back, and the person with the most seniority in the match turns to you and goes, "This is what you botched." List.
Yep. It's very much as soon as you get to
Literally,
the back.
hey, I
Here's
understand.
feedback
I understand
immediately.
that I've been beating the shit out of you for the past 20-some minutes, but I would like you to know that you fucked up this spot.
Yeah.
Don't justify
very
it,
useful.
Ultimo.
Look,
Just don't justify it.
That's the thing.
It's
is that
fucked up. It's fucked up.
I will say this, that the where it is useful is that it teaches you to not take it personally. Like, a lot of the times it's because it's happening so fast because the person's got to go back to doing whatever they're about to go do for their match or their promo, go back to calling it. So that feedback is listen, take it, don't speak back, just listen to it, and then we'll talk about it later if you want. But right now, here's the immediate feedback, here's the immediate response from watching what just happened, which I can appreciate. And there's it gives you that skin to not be harmed by feedback.
I truly am wondering, though, as this new guard of wrestlers is happening, and Ultimo, maybe you can speak to this as post-pandemic wrestling, is that everyone is super soft. I don't mean that in a bad way. Everyone's very soft. Everyone's feelings are very easily hurt right now. It's like we're in a recession. Everything's fucked up right now. There's all these political things that are happening. Like, we're constantly all more oversensitive than we ever would have been before we watched our country like not have our back in every possible way. So we're all experiencing that, right? I'm wondering if that has changed because everyone is more sensitive now. Like, I wonder if, like, they wait until after the show, or they wait until, or they never say it. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
will say this.
because I've watched, listen, I don't want to shit talk anybody, but I'm just saying, sometimes it's good, but also it does make you a less, yes, I am 10 ply, 24 ply, 69 ply.
I'll say this. The difference between certain locker rooms, like being in GCW, for example, performing at GCW, and you don't get critique.
Well, that's because it's not as like
No.
GCW is there for you to showcase your thing.
Yes,
They don't
absolutely.
even choose who wins the matches sometimes, right?
No, a lot of the times at GCW, and this is kind of pulling back the curtain a little bit for those that still watch wrestling, or that that like the independents. Most of the times, the promoters pick who goes over in a match. The promoters deciding who wins and who loses. They know the overall story. They know where things need to go a few months from now if they're building up a guy to get the championship
GCW
and
says,
stuff.
what story? You figure it out.
Yeah. GCW is very much a, hey, we booked you because you're good at what you do. We
Do
booked
it.
him because he's good at what he does.
Do it.
You guys figure it out. Whoever wants to win, who's got the cooler move, that guy can win. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Go out there and wrestle.
Whose finish looks better and is better at their finish?
Yeah.
Whoever has the most confident finish, they go over.
Because they very much want it to be a place where performers feel like they can try out and experiment and do crazy cool shit. And every match is designed to be the main event. Similar, PWG is similar when it comes to that match structure. I can't speak to how they book matches. I know it's not that way. I know it's not whoever wants to win can win. Except for, when you're wrestling Nick Gage. If you wrestle Nick Gage, you're losing. That is
well,
not an option.
he's the babiest of babies
that
there.
is- you will lose. But
It's not a notification sound, Shark. It's just my tuner.
The thing is, though, that made me enjoy wrestling at GCW. GCW was the best locker room I've ever been a part of. When it comes to taking care of the performers, when it comes to getting us paid properly, getting us travel, just the having fun on the show, being allowed to just have fun out in the ring. GCW is great for that. They were the best locker room I was a part of when it comes to that kind of stuff. Not necessarily always the most organized the day of, but that may have changed now. They were growing very quickly when I was performing with them in 2018, 2019, 2020. Yeah. Ton of fun, though. You ready?
Yes. Also, if you recognize the chord pattern from this song, it's on purpose. Those who say that love is blind must have never met me. I set you in my sights, decided we were meant to be. I didn't plan for this, how much it all come true. Who'd have known it at the end of my rainbow was you. You're not exactly perfect, but neither am I. Do you think that it is worth it to have me by your side? I'll make an exception to the rule. You are such a fool, you think you're kind when you are cruel. You don't know what to say. You are where I go when I am scared. You're still standing there, even though you're unprepared for this juggling act called life. You're my partner in crime, my partner in crime. Those who say it ends in time must have never met me. I kick my horses long past death. I love my lovers when they leave. As much as we have done, here we are still having fun. Who'd have known that after all this time, it's you who were the one? You're not exactly perfect, God knows I'm not either. If I didn't believe in love, you would have made me a believer. I'll make an exception to the rule. You are such a fool, you think you're kind when you are cruel. You don't know what to say. You are where I go when I am scared. You're still standing there, even though you're unprepared for this juggling act called life. You're my partner in crime, partner in crime. I'm pretty good at guessing, I don't know what comes next. We're not exactly perfect, but we're doing our best. I'll make an exception to the rule. God, I'm such a fool. I think I'm kind when I am cruel. I have too much to say, and I know that I have made you scared. You're still standing there. Need you see I'm unprepared for this juggling act called life. Called life. You're my partner in crime. I'm gonna keep playing it for a little bit, and I'll do a little bit of a mashup for those of you who are in the dark. Let me see if I can't remember the words now for some reason. It literally went out of my mind. It said nope. Here we go. It's been said that I'm wasting all of my time, counting on my hands and feet every loving word said to me. Might be able to get some other man to ease my frets. I would rather be your step stool than some other man's colleen. You're too beautiful for pictures, too beautiful for me. With your lily white complexion and your vibrant eyes of green. Too beautiful for sorrow, pity's not really your scene. Mercy's never been your color, so pretty when you're mean. So pretty when you're mean. I'll make an exception to the rule. You are such a fool, you think you're kind when you are cruel. Don't know what to say, you are where I go when I am scared. You're still standing there, can't you see I'm unprepared for this juggling act called life? You're my partner in crime, and by that I mean you are an accomplice to my nefarious deeds.
Whoa.
Oh shit! Look who just followed me!
Yeah.
Hello!
Hello.
Hi!
I wonder how long you've been here.
I wonder how long you've been here! Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Prom. That, for those of you who don't know what that other song I'm playing was, it's a song I wrote called So Pretty When You're Mean, and I wrote it about my abusive ex that was the partner I had before I married the FRAUG, and is also the person who introduced us, the two of us. Thank you for being here. Well, it's time for another total trivia, right?
Yeah. So, here we go. I'm going to give you all the chance to request one more. We should probably try, because it's 10 o'clock.
That's what I mean.
Keep going, but...
Well, we still have 2 songs no matter what. So if you don't want to do another total trivia, because we hit the tip goal. Your mic's not on.
How about this? Let's put the poll up for the final song of the night. We will play Supergirl.
Okay.
You know, we'll play the song while they're picking that, and then we will come back around. We'll see what they select, and we'll base our decision on that.
Holly, I've realized I forgot to send you the set list. You have in the meeting notes what songs are the options. Okay, I did not tell you. The options are the Power Rangers theme, boo-doo-boo-boo, which the instrument is downstairs for you, by the way.
That's fine. I can go get it.
Peggy Lee, Fever by Peggy Lee, and Turn the Page by Bob Seger, which Ophidian listens to on every road trip. So
Don't sway their opinions.
Power Rangers theme, Fever by Peggy Lee, or Turn the Page by Bob Seger.
Yes, specifically the Bob Seger version. Now, I could not name any other Bob Seger song. I have no idea who that artist is outside of Turn the Page. But I do know that the Metallica version is subpar in every single way to the original song. And I like Metallica. I have nothing wrong with them. But my issue with the Metallica version is that it doesn't have the same emotion behind it. They're not sad. They're not the depressed, I don't know.
They're like, here I am,
Yeah.
on the road again. Here I am, up on the stage.
Bob Seger sings
Here
it
I
with such
go.
a... He's tired. When he's singing that song, he's exhausted, he's weary, he's tired, and you feel it. Specifically, there's a live version that I truly love. And you can just tell, like, he didn't write this because he wanted to be a hit. He wrote it because that's what he was feeling, and he was exhausted from being on the road. And you feel it when you hear his version of the song. Oh, does he sing old? Oh, I didn't realize he sung old time rock and roll. Or if you're assuming he does. I don't know. If that's what he sings,
Alright.
then I guess that is another song of his I know. Oh, let me pick up my instrument.
Oh, that's a good karaoke song, Grandpa Miss Primus. Turn the Page is a good one. What are the results so far? What's it looking like? Did you sway them with your Turn the Page diatribe?
No, there's still being selected.
Whoa!
I don't want to look.
It looks like neck and neck between Bob Seger and Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, this is you again.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Here we go. Hit it. Stargazing mega fast, hit me like a cosmic blast, giving me a technicolor world. Put me into overdrive, speed of light, I'm so alive. Could you be my supernova girl? Interplanetary, megastellar, hydrostatic, there's no gravity between us. Our love is automatic. Zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl, zoom, zoom, make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl, zoom, zoom, make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl, zoom, zoom, make my heart go boom, boom. Make my heart go visions of your pretty face. Send me into hyperspace, caught up in a planetary world. Breathing in you, give me air. I'm living off your solar flare. Could you be my supernova girl? Interplanetary, megastellar, hydrostatic, there's no gravity between us. Our love is automatic. Zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl, zoom, zoom, make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl, zoom, zoom, make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl, zoom, zoom, make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl, zoom, zoom, make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl, zoom, zoom, make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl, zoom, zoom, make my heart go boom, boom. My supernova girl, zoom, zoom, make my heart go boom, boom. Your monologue dissuade the people. You unfairly influence the outcome of this election. But that's okay.
So it's okay. Look, I'll give you guys the
The rundown.
yeah.
Lowdown.
So on every single road trip that I've ever taken for professional wrestling, every single one, we listened to "Turn the Page" by Bob Seger. Every road trip, that was the road trip song. It didn't matter where we were going, how far we were going. That song had to be played in the car every single time. Every road trip, I did not miss any. Turn the Page. So it's the song that I feel like encompasses my entire career. It is the song that followed me everywhere. And yeah, there are a few songs that I did that with, but "Turn the Page" is the one that I feel like meant the most. Because then you'd have a car full of tired, exhausted professional wrestlers after literally driving to Minnesota. It's a 20-hour drive, right? And then on that, wrestling for a whole weekend, driving 20 hours back at 3 in the morning. Everybody's dead tired, exhausted, and you put this song on, and we just go to town singing it. It'd be great. Yeah.
On a long and lonesome highway east of Omaha, can listen to the engine moaning out its one-note song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. But your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do, and you don't feel much like riding. You just wish the trip was through. Said here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Well, you walk into a restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel their eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but just want to explode. Most times you can't hear them talk, other times you can. All the same old cliches, is that a woman or a man? And you always seem outnumbered, don't dare make a stand. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away, and every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body like the music that you play. Later in the evening as you lie awake in bed with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head, you
smoke the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go, playing the star again. There I go, turn the page. Boo, 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 boo.
If I had the DJ button.
Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. All right.
I don't have one of those though.
You don't. Thanks, Shark.
Instead,
Thanks, friends.
I'll give you one of these.
Oh, you know what I realized recently?
Yeah.
I know we talk on here a lot about avoiding the dreaded parasocial relationship. We don't, for a long time we didn't refer to the people at home as our friends, or I wouldn't say I was like reluctant to say the word family. But I recently found out that the definition of parasocial is that the person doesn't know you exist. So this, by definition, cannot be a parasocial relationship because I know who these people are. Like, I know them.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like, whatever, like, do whatever you talk about the psychological, like, don't attach yourself to me with the fervent that I am your best friend. Like, don't assume I'm your best friend because I'm on your television. That level of, like, maybe that's not a good idea, but there's one thing I always get nervous about is like, are my internet friends real? Like, are there? Is it? Meeting a performer in a performance context doesn't necessarily mean you're friends with them. Like, you can meet someone when they're performing, and it's kind of the same way as like when you meet someone when they're on shift. Like, your server is going to be nice to you. It could be because they're being friendly, or it could be because that is the necessity of the interaction. So like, I know that there's that sort of like parasocial
Is
situation.
it a definition? Is it a thing where like the definition is changing because of the way it's used?
No, because it was invented for this situation.
Okay.
Like this, it was for this. It's like a more recent terminology, or more recently used terminology. But by definition, it means that like the person has no idea who you are and has no context for, like, yeah, like it is not. It's not like I'm Taylor Swift and I have genuinely no fucking clue who you are. You know what I mean? Like, that's parasocial. But we goblin? We're goblins together. You're our friends. You're our peoples. And I'm really grateful that you come here and you join us. And exactly, Silver Spook, exactly. But I think that this space is different. We've created a unique atmosphere here where, like, there are people here that that like I talk to every day of my life, and we're all buddies. And I know that a lot of times people feel like they can't appreciate the space, or like they're trying to maintain. I'm not saying you don't have boundaries. Obviously, you have boundaries, but they're trying to maintain a distance because they think that it's not reciprocated. But I just want you to know that I want you here just as much as, if not more, than you want to be here. I want you to be here just as much as, if not more, than you want to be here. And I just wanted to, say that out loud so that anybody who feels weird about commenting, or has never been in the chat, or feels like they don't want to jump in, or feels like it's not like there's some kind of barrier, it's not there. It is imagined. You can talk and say the things and be here with us, and we are here with you too. There's a lot of new people in the chat, which is very cool. Lots of new people in the chat. Very cool. Thank you for joining us, Alex Smiley Plays. It's good to see you. Happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. Before I guess we cut things off,
Okay.
if anybody, as we finish up talking,
Ask questions.
Yeah, any last questions
I don't
to
need
be
to
had?
have my headphones in for
No.
that, though.
Any last questions? Turn them in. While Kate and I wrap things up.
Yeah.
I
Unlike your present, which you unwrapped.
I did unwrap. And I will send photos of when we in the Discord when we're out.
Have you ever wrestled with Soup? He wrestles with my love of Soup for sure.
Sorry to break hearts out there.
He's gonna say it. He's gonna say the thing.
I
He's gonna say the
was
quiet part out loud.
I was Kung Fu Chicken Noodle Soup. I played the character Kung Fu Chicken Noodle
Whoa!
Soup.
The revelation. He wrestled as Soup.
Yeah, I didn't just wrestle with Soup. I was the Soup.
He was the Soup.
I was actually quite a few performer characters for Kaiju Big Battle.
Thank you for being here, beautiful.
I know,
lady.
I know. Ultimo Ant, Green Ant. We these are things we should never say out loud. We're not allowed to say these things, but I can't be stopped.
Oh, whose success? Tommy is curious as to whose success you're the most proud of out of those you've shared the ring with. I think, just personally, someone who is off the top of my head was that young man who you wrestled in the Channel Islands that I was there for the match, and he's like in WWE now or
Yeah.
AEW.
He's in WWE now. He's been wrestling on main event, which means he's on the main roster now. Like he's moved up. There are a few people. There's a couple people I can think of when I think of these things. Some of the bigger ones, because I saw that journey from when Claudio spoke very bad English when I first met him in 2006 and started training. When he was still a trainee himself before he became one of the head instructors, and then went off to do great things. That guy deserves all the success in the world. Not only is he genuinely a nice person, but he's one of the best in the world, hands down. But that's. I would say that's a more obvious guess or an obvious answer. One of which we were talking about this the other day, you and I. I wrestled a bunch of 16-year-olds throughout my career, meaning they were 16 at the time I wrestled them.
In the UK, they treat wrestling like a performance art, and they don't make you wait until you're 18 to do it.
Yeah.
In America, they make you wait until you're 18 in order to be to pass whatever the legal athletic commission shit
Yeah,
is.
it depends on what the state. The state determines
yeah.
that.
In the UK, they're like, it's theater. Don't be fucking weird about it.
Yeah. So Nathan Frazier in the WWE wasn't always. Nathan Frazier is who you're talking about from the Channel Islands.
The young boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wrestled Nathan Frazier when he was still 16 years old. He was a kid in a store-bought lucha mask, wearing black tights and a black shirt. And you were there that night where I was the United States champion of the world. I was the Channel Island World Wrestling United States champion of the world.
Yes.
Very long title. That's they love joke titles. I don't mean
They
joke
used to
titles,
be
I mean-
Channel Island Wrestling, and now they're Channel Island World Wrestling with
'Cause
the
they put the
tag
world
"Get
in
the
it.
World In."
Yeah, get the world in. They're great. I love those guys. I spent a lot of time helping them develop things, and I ran their school for 6 weeks during one of my tours. Every single UK tour I had, I went there, I wrestled, I taught for them. I love those guys. So I wrestled one of their young guys, and I won't say his real name because I think that's inappropriate, but Nathan Frazier, when he was still a child, 16 years old, he was wrestling me and had no idea. He was supposed to lose, he was scheduled to lose, but we had to get the belt off of me before my final match of the tour. Nobody knew this except for the promoter. So in the ring, I hit my finisher, which for what all he knew was that he was going to lose, right? Hit my finisher, and I'm on top of him, and I tell the referee to stop counting, and I pull him up off of the ground as I'm pinning him. And of course, that always gets a good reaction, a boo. He didn't know what was going on. He had that moment where he looked up at me like, "What?" And I picked him up.
Sensei, why?
Yeah. And I slowly pick him up off the ground, and I grab him by the head, and I throw his arm around me and rolled myself up into a pin, and had him beat me in that moment. And the genuine reaction from him, because one, again, he didn't know he was winning. Two, obviously he's wrestling me, an outsider, right? A guy that's traveling all over the world, and I'm a professional wrestler. To him, right, that is like, it is the pinnacle at that time for him as a kid. And then he wins a title off of me, and his reaction was just pure, genuine joy.
It was priceless.
Yeah, as he started doing laps around the
He
ring.
literally couldn't believe it. He jumped up from the pin and grabbed his head and was running around the ring. It was so cute.
Yeah.
It was genuinely very, very sweet. I was so happy to be in the audience for that. That was actually technically on our working honeymoon because for our honeymoon, he was actually just on tour in the UK, and I went over for a week to join him.
Yep. And that was a blast. That was so much fun to do.
And now he's on the WWE.
Yep, that was on WWE. Drew Gulak is another one because of how brilliant his mind is, and somebody that he's an unsung hero in professional wrestling and will probably never
Hold the mic closer to your mouth.
He will probably never get the credit he deserves in professional wrestling until 10, 20 years from now, when people that have worked with him and have received his influence are talking about it. He's a guy that will be appreciated after the fact, when he should be appreciated right now for how the mastermind that he is in professional wrestling.
Legal Eagle.
Yeah. I went on longer with that question than I meant to.
I was asked what my favorite animal was and what my favorite color is. My favorite animal is frog, and my favorite color is green. I'm not actually taking my birthday hat off. I just needed to put my hair up because it's so frickin' warm in here. And I have to prepare myself to make a strawberry shortcake. I might do that on Instagram Live because you're going to be not in the kitchen with me. So I might just hang out and make a little birthday after party on Instagram Live while I make your cake. I did marry the right man. I would 100% believe that. Like, a lot of... I will say... We are not always this nice to each other. And we have not always been this nice to each other. And there are people who are in this chat who have been around us when things are tense and it can get really bad and we can not listen. So don't look at our marriage and be like, they are the pinnacle, because we are not the pinnacle. We are just two people trying our best. But I think we're the right people for each other. And I am glad, even if we're not the right people for each other, like in the fate, I don't believe in fate or destiny. But
well, if you can see somebody's worst on both sides, I've seen your worst, you've seen mine, and the next day we go,
God, I hope so. I hope it doesn't get any worse than it has been.
I mean,
I hope it.
You can wake up the next day and still go, yeah, I'm cool, I'm here.
Yeah. Who else would I let do that? Who else would I let survive that encounter?
Yeah. I feel like we made the right call. If you're like, no, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will never throw a birthday party for you ever again. I promise. Unless we like have a kid and like they want to celebrate your birthday, in which case,
well, yeah,
it's your job to disappoint our future child.
Whoa.
It's your job to look directly into our beautiful child's face and tell them that you don't want to celebrate your birthday.
No, I felt this way at the Muggle job.
We can't use that term anymore because the fucking.
I
know it's very useful, and it honestly wasn't created by her, but it's associated with her. So,
if you guys in the chat have a different name, we'll happily take it. If that's something better. But anyway.
Also, normal, not great. Very representative of white supremacy. Normal and Muggle, both bad. Yeah. It's like turf or white supremacy. Pick one.
I would say the shoot job.
Yeah, shoot job. That's a good one. You're right, guys. You're right. You're right, Shark. You're right, Alex.
My brain doesn't always go there.
No, because we're not in that world anymore. Yeah. Like, we're not like in the. Well, we don't say day job because this is the day job.
Yeah.
Like, we don't say, because my money still gets to the government knows I make it. You know what I mean? Like, I've been doing, I can't lie to them. I can't tell them this doesn't make money anymore. It's my only income. So I can't say day job because, I don't say day job because I think it denigrates this. I think it says this is not a job. This is not an occupation. This is a hobby that I'm lucky makes money, and I don't think that that's true. But I am lucky it makes money.
I had a shoot job, and when dealing with that, I taught kids martial arts, and I never denied them photos or things like that because I don't think it's fair. Children don't know. I never let adults do it. I'm like, photo of me? Kids? Absolutely. They got to see me unskinned. Deskinned.
Yeah.
And I would never deny them of that, right? They want to remember their sensei and the person that taught them. So I felt like it was appropriate always, regardless of who the kid was. The kid always got a photo with me or whatever it is they wanted, whatever interaction it was. I did yeet the children, so it was only fair that I gave them a photo afterwards.
Yes.
I think that's it, guys.
Yeah.
I think that wraps up Total Request FRAUG.
I believe so. Thank you for not skipping the tip. Oh, shit. No, it isn't.
Oh, we got one more.
CNC.
I'm gonna push the button.
Push your button.
So for me, Ophidian has absolutely remained a constant in terms of being an inspiration. I mean, we named our company for merchandise after an offhand comment he made before we interviewed him for our podcast almost 10 years ago. That's the kind of impact he's had on me and myself as an artist and as a wrestling fan and a fan of Trauma and a fan of movies and the internet content that he and Kate make. He has remained forever someone to inspire to be more like. I've always been impressed with his work and his style and how he carries himself, and just for being such a good snake for so long. Still use him for examples of people trying to portray characters and trying to express their art in an interesting way. When I'm telling, younger artists or younger wrestlers about different concepts and different things to look up. Anytime we've ever gotten to cross paths and work on a project, it has absolutely been something I've been immensely proud of. When he and Kate did a guest review for me on one of my YouTube shows a million years ago, participating in podcasts and working on other projects behind the scenes, he's just been amazing. To work with somebody that you admire like that and to have everything that basically we get to interact on be one of my proudest things, it's saying something. So happy birthday, Ophidian. You're the best, man. You're the best.
Dope.
Happy birthday.
See, that was the best way to end the streams. To end the stream, not
You're
the
the
streams.
best.
Aw, I appreciate that, Romero.
Let's
You're
take
the
our
best.
contacts out and make some cake.
Thank you, everybody. I'll go hold the crying for post out of stream.
Wow.
Here.
You're gonna cry?
No, I stopped it.
Okay. Okay, you're like, no, shut that shit down.
I ate it.
No.
I put it back inside. I chewed it. I spit it out. And
That's
then
not healthy. Also, wait a minute. How much money does it take for you to cry? Because it only takes $50 for me to cry.
Yep. Shoot back up.
Everyone knows that if you want to see me cry, give me $50. So I assume.
Hold on, quick. Give me $50. See if I cry.
No, he's not gonna eat his emotions. He's gonna
No,
eat
not eating
delicious
my-
strawberry
yeah.
shortcake that I am gonna go make at 10:36 in the evening, in full face. Let's do it, babe.
Thank you, everybody.
Click the closing. It should be correct.
Bye.
Bye.
Please like, and subscribe. Subscribe. We can't guarantee it's worth it. You don't know if you don't try before we say goodbye. Goodbye. There is one more little thing to help us out if you don't mind. To show us we really you really care. Give this video a share. We don't do that song anymore.